All right, good morning. All right, let's take a look at today's market. Yesterday we had a volatile day. Started the market off Monday morning very weak, and then as announcements were made that Mexico and the administration had come to some type of negotiations, you see the market then started to break through and was in an uptrend all day yesterday. All right, as we get into the market today on Tuesday, we see we got a good level of support and resistance on the ES. So the ES has to break through 620 to go long, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. If so, then today potentially could be another uptrend. If not, and we see weakness, we could get chopped from some time period, and then it's going to break either way, up or long. It's hard to call with the news cycle today. Anything can come out from the administration, which can then cause some volatility in the day's trading. All right, let's take a look at SPY. See, SPY is the same. The good thing about it is we got very clear support and resistance. We got resistance at 6. Let's see if the SPY is. Baker sales moving a little slow this morning. All right. A little slow. The SPY is sitting at 597 and is bracket between at resistance and 594 for a short. So it's pretty good. We can really see clear lines of resistance and support. Obviously, if it breaks this level, gets past 598, we're going to be in an uptrend. If not, we get some rejection or weakness. We can come down to 594. If it clears 95, 94, we could be in a short today. Again, we have to wait and see what the news looks like this morning. Right now, it looks like we're probably favoring another bounce to the upside, but we'll see. Let's take a look at QQQs. Let's see how the Qs is looking. All right. Yep, Qs you can see yesterday around that same time. Here we are. Everything just broke to the upside yesterday. Everything went green. After around 10 o'clock, everything started to turn green. So today it looks like we're going to retest that. We're breaking out 518. We really have to clear that range really good, 519. And we can go all the way up to 522. That's on the 30-minute. Let's drop that back to an hour. Yep. Yeah, an hour is saying we can be in another day for another upside move. It looks pretty positive so far. We'll look to see if we can clear this 521, 522. If we do, we're going to go long. Let's take a look at the biggest mover overnight. This stock here is going to make people very rich if it hasn't already. And that's Palantir. Came in at $84, 83 at closing, shot all the way up to $100 last night, and is looking very positive this morning as a continuation. So if Palantir's moved like that, and Palantir was moved up, let's see what the IWM. IWM had a slight boost. It is looking pretty positive at 223 with some resistance at 225. So Palantir was a big earnings mover yesterday. Great move on Palantir. That is a stock worth having in your portfolio, 100%. All right, let's talk about today's earnings moves. So we have PayPal. PayPal is typically a stock that I don't play as much, but during earnings times, you can see some very significant moves. Right now, PayPal looks like a short. 100%, it looks like a short. Let me see on the 30. Yeah, so PayPal wants to get back up here to this 88, 89 range. 88, I will probably short PayPal. Right now, it looks like it already broke 84. I'm not sure how long that stands. Sometimes between now and the market open, we'll get a little bounce back and forth. Yeah, PayPal looked very bearish, and it's still looking as we're recording the video. Wow. Let's take a look at PayPal on a larger time frame and see if we got any indications. Not really. PayPal was a little choppy. And you do see some bearish structure starting to set up. I'm looking at the 4-hour, but again, it was back and forth. And wow, PayPal is really dropping big time. So that one may be outside of my reach because it's hard to tell what the levels are once it's broken this far. Just keep an eye on it. Maybe it want to do a reverse. Let's look at Spotify. Wow, look at Spotify. Buyers are in the market. Everybody believes in Spotify. This is beautiful. Spotify has been perfect for a couple of weeks. It's taken off. Spotify is beautiful. That stock is probably going to do exceptionally well and keep moving. This is something you're probably going to want in your portfolio. Let's take a look at Spotify over the last 3 weeks. Wow, look at Spotify. Just of August last year, it was $300. Now it's over $550. Spotify is beautiful. Let's look at, there is a couple of healthcare stocks. Regeneron. Let's take a look at what it's going to do. And Pfizer. And Merck today. So the XLV sector, Regeneron did really well, or looked like it's doing very well. It's breaking through the 700. Let's look at Merck. Wow. And Merck, just the opposite. All right, I'm trying to find some confluence in XLV. So let's look at XLV. So healthcare is on deck. Healthcare is looking bearish this morning. So if healthcare is looking bearish, and we have the pharmaceuticals, Eli Lilly is up on Thursday. Well, Lilly, I'll probably just wait till Thursday. There's another couple here. United Healthcare here's a support and resistance plan. United Healthcare is right at resistance at 551. Let's see if we get some weakness here. I can imagine some weakness here, and UNH might want to give some things back. So I'll probably be watching UNH only if it gets through 551. Gets rejected, then we'll be looking to short. All right, and then for the rest of this week, as mentioned, semiconductors is the stocks that we're looking for because we have AMD tonight and we have Google. So will AMD give us a great report? Now we know that China has just announced some additional tariffs or retaliation for tariffs going into effect. So that news broke on Monday. So we'll see how the semiconductors respond to that. They could be negatively impacted by things that are not necessarily in their control, but due to politics. I'm looking at Nvidia as well. So today I'll probably be looking again, see what Nvidia does. And it looks like it might have some weakness, but we'll look at that, and we'll look at AMD. All right, and then finally we have Google. Again, Make sure everybody is being really nimble in the market if you're doing day trading. Swing trading, set your swings out 1 to 2 months. But Google has a squeeze, which I'm not surprised. It'll probably chop all the way into earnings, which is expected. Then it'll go one way or the other. I look pretty positive today. We can see a breakout to 205, and we see a low of 200. All right, so let's just think about what else is on our list. All right, from a bullish setup, let's take a look at Netflix. Netflix looks like it's setting up for another bullish morning, so I'll be watching Netflix. It has a 990 support or resistance. I'll wait, see if it breaks this 990. If things change around and it falls, we got a good level to fall back to. But right now, Netflix looks pretty positive this morning. That looked like a nice sniper play. Amazon and Google are friends. Amazon's running right up against resistance. So this is back to the ES in the overall market and SPY. If we get moves up, I probably won't play Amazon. But if everything runs against resistance this morning, then we get a fall, we'll go. Costco is looking super bullish again. What a great setup. Costco is just killing it right now. Meta is having a nice bounce back. It fell, ran up. Now this is running right into resistance at 703. It breaks 703. We're going to take Meta long. If you get rejected, then we'll see. Trying to find another good play this morning we'll be watching. I think Netflix, Meta, we're going to stick with the XLK sector for sure. PayPal. Will PayPal bring down the XLF market or the financial sector? We'll see if there's any weakness in Visa. If it is, we'll wait until it hits resistance or support, and then we'll catch it on the ride up. Let's look and see if there's any significant bearish trades that's setting up already for this morning. Bears are cool. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple's been really consistent. Wow. Just play the numbers on Apple. Huh? Apple's at 225, 226. It looks like Apple probably want to bounce off of support, the 224, 225, and I can see Apple going to the upside today. I can see Apple going to the upside today. It's hitting that level of support right here around 225. And then sometime this afternoon, we probably get a bounce back to 228. Looking at Apple, Nvidia is setting up for a bearish play on the XSDs. So I'm looking like I'm looking to short Nvidia. Just be careful of this 115 level down here. It might want to bounce off of this if the market moves up and go up again like it did yesterday. See, it had this drop down to 113 and then it rolled it all the way up. Today it could have a drop down to 115 or back to 113 and then bounce back up. We'll just be watching that on the market. And then last but not least, let's look at some oil and gas. I don't see a lot of great plays today. Probably stick with the SPY and QQQ and Nvidia. Oh, I may have found me a good play. All right, we're looking at First Solar. All right, so this one is setting up really nice. All right, so this is a wrap for today. We'll see what we go with. First Solar is on the watch list along with Nvidia, QQQ, and SPY and Palantir. All right, if you find this video to be helpful, everybody have a good one. Take care.